site where we stand today dates back to the early 1900s when Taylor Smith and Taylor Company operated a pottery manufacturing facility here in Chester. They were in operation for over 80 years until they closed in 1981. Unfortunately, this property sat idle for the last 35 years without plans for redevelopment. Thanks to partnerships between the private sector and local, state, and federal public entities, we are on the precipice of bringing industrial and business development back to this site. I would like to commend the Hancock County Commission, the Business Development Corporation of the Local Panhandle, the Benedum Foundation, the West Virginia IJDC, and the U.S. EPA for partnering on funds to make today a reality. As a member of the Senate Appropriations Committee, I would especially like to highlight the contribution of the U.S. EPA Brownfields to this project. As many of you know, West Virginia has a lack of developable sites. However, the Brownfields program is an excellent tool to take old industrial sites, remediate them, and bring them back into reuse. I would like to highlight the work the Business Development Corporation has done to obtain these funds and develop a working relationship with the Brownfields program to ensure more industrial sites in the Northern Panhandle are here purpose. I'm committed to ensuring the proper funding of the EPA Brownfields program as an investment in our state. These investments serve as a catalyst for future economic development up and down the Ohio River.
We started with this focus program, and that was due entirely. There was a task force called Brooke, Hancock, Brownfields Task Force that was from folks from both counties. It was open. We'd have meetings that ranged from 10 people to 20 people that came, and we would talk about different sites to assess. And that's how we knew about the ts&t site, to invest a little bit what was actually private Benedum Foundation funds to kickstart things.
I'm going to say for the ts&t pottery site, in my agency, people in our hazardous waste program were familiar with it, our solid waste program, folks from US EPA were familiar with it, and it was just like a big problem. You know, there was some cleanup that was done, there were still questions about what condition the site was still in, and nothing seemed to be progressing until the community came together along with BDC, really pushing on things. They engaged Patrick's office and came back to DEP and said, well, how can we come up with a solution for this? And the solution was to take a look at it through the Brownfields program.
But we're not done here by any stretch of the imagination. Pat mentioned it earlier, but the citizens and everyone was trying and working on this site. It was just a matter of everybody coming together at the right time. And there's a saying about sometimes the stars align, and sometimes everyone pushes the stars together. And this project wouldn't have happened without all the different pieces to push those stars together.
It embodies the idea of partnerships and how that really captures the essence of the program, brings everybody together to the table to make this a real success.